thing in the industry. It doesn't work with movies, but with television series, once you get into that third season, everybody gets a raise. So if you're ever wondering why Netflix cancels everything after the second season, that is why.
We went into a big budget. You called me.
He's like, I've got that Bill Diamond money now. So what was I like? Tell me about the phone call, Bill.
Well, I was working on a Danny Roebuck, and I do a lot of Danny Roebuck. Does anybody know Dan Roebuck? He's in Terrifier 3, so you gotta know that. But he was on Matlock. He has over 150 films, and Dan was also in the Rob Zombie. He played on the Monsters.
The Monsters, right.
But many, he was in Lost, and he's been in many TV shows. So I was doing a film called Tuesday Flu with Dan, which we were finishing up filming. And Damien was doing a couple of cards that I was. And then they had just finished working with Danny in the makeup area for the film. And in 1 and 2, Damien and Phil single-handedly took the film themselves. They did everything. Yeah, they had a crew, but the crew grew. They did everything. The makeup effects, the set designs, the elements, all the different things. Hey!
Come on, John. Here's the rest of the crew. Come on, John. Please. Come on up.
Felicia.
I'm here for the beer.
I'm here for the beer. You're not even in Canada. I love that. That is my favorite thing to say. Here, you know what? I'll get another microphone up here. You guys come on up.
Felicia Rose.
Thank you for having
Felicia Rose.
Yeah. Felicia Rose, y'all.
This is Scream Queen. Legends. Oh.
Hey, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
Johnny and Bill are in 3. That's crazy.
So I was just telling them how
Here, guys.
we were talking about how I just kind of got involved. So anyway, I was doing Roebuck's movie. Actually, when I was doing Roebuck's movie, she was at my studio doing a film that hadn't gotten completed yet, but she was filming there too in a movie called Seat That End. And you came and hang out.
I went there to hang with you, but
at my studio in New York. And so I was finishing up Tuesday Flu with Danny Roebuck. And at that point, like I said, Damien and Phil were hands-on with sets. They were hands-on with everything. And they knew if they wanted to do a bigger film, Damien just couldn't do it anymore. And you can see it in this film. So Phil still loved building sets and creating scenes and special events. So Danny was talking to them while they were doing Dan's makeup. And he said, well, Bill does all my stuff. You gotta have Bill. So I really got into it because of Danny Roebuck. And I was also, at that same time, I was slated to do another movie with Danny, St. Nick in Bethlehem, which I was actually shooting at the same time I was doing Terrifier 3, and we both were in Terrifier 3 at the same time. So it's really been quite a wild ride. So that's how I got involved in these 2 other movies, and that it was bigger than they could handle. They had a bigger budget, and they filmed a good portion of it at my studio, outside of all their locations. So, and that's also, they hired a whole other makeup team. And, you know.
Christian Tinsley Studios, if anybody knows.
Yeah, they brought Christian in, they brought a number of great people in. Jason, Tom Savini's guys. And so they really, as you can, how many have seen Terrifier 3?
3?
Yeah.
Woo!
You guys have seen 3 already?
Well, we won't do any spoilers here.
Did you make it through the entire movie?
The rest of you are messing up, and you better go see it. I'll find you tomorrow, and I'm going to yell at you.
Terry Kaiser, come on up here.
Come on up, Terry
We already gave
Kaiser.
Terry some love. Come back up here.
Terry.
Come on, Terry.
All right.
Terry Kaiser.
Terry Kaiser, Weekend at Bernie's Night Court.
Sheridan.
And Dave Sheridan's here. Oh my God, everybody's here.
Dave Sheridan's here. Dave Sheridan appeared in Stream, which was made by the same team that brought you Terrifier. And both Dave and Felissa are in stream. I don't know if anybody saw it.
It'll be streaming Monday.
There you go. It's streaming Monday.
I just want to say one thing. So Ice Nine Kills did a companion piece basically with Terrifier 3 called A Work of Art. Has everybody heard about this? I just want to state right now,
Go
we can
on
all video
YouTube,
this,
you can find
I'm going on record.
On record.
This man is so outrageously amazing in this video. You have to check it out. The song is outstanding and he just steals the entire thing. Give it up for Terry Kaiser. He's amazing in this video.
And also,
Legend.
something people don't know about Terry is his last name is really Fire. Terrifier, and then he changed it. He didn't want a lawsuit, but that's
He wrote all the music to the Ice Nine.
yeah. He wrote all the music.
And he signed the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
It's so funny, I didn't have any idea what I was getting into. I got this call from Spencer, who is your lead singer and of the group Ice Nine Kills.
Yes.
And he said, we have this tie-in with this wonderful movie, and we want you to do this thing. I had no idea what he was talking about, but he was a big fan, and he wanted to bring some comedy into the horror genre and rock and roll into his vision. And that's how it all came about, and literally not knowing what I was getting into, and trusting Spencer, this incredible genius of a young man. And so that's where my involvement came in, totally out of left field. And all of a sudden I'm looking, and there are 290,000 hits
Already.
in 2 days.
In the
2
first
days.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Literally.
And 288,000 were me. Just screen grabbing Terry Kaiser.
He kept checking to see if he was
It's
in
some
it.
baby lotion. Tissues. Hey, who knows Ice Nine Kills? Okay.
All right.
Wait, I will sign something free at my table for the. You raise your hand though. Where is Ice Nine Kills from? What is that from? The title. What author? There you go.
Yes, sir.
All right, good job.
Yes.
So, but I'm not signing anything for you. I didn't know it'd be somebody who looked like you. I was hoping it'd be one of these younger people. To the old guy. Of course you know what a book is. God dang it.
How did you get involved? How did this all come about?
Okay.
All Felissa Rose. Yes. Tell them the main story.
Well, I
The whole
stalked everybody. So that if you really want to, get into a movie, just stalk the director. Now, I was in love with all the Terrifier guys, and I met Spencer years ago, so all of my worlds collided. Just being a part of this beautiful community. It's a community of love and togetherness and collaboration and community. So we all work together and love each other and take care of one another. Every single one of these guys I've worked with, I love. We have Dark Circles coming
That's
out,
what I'm
Terry
saying.
and I.
She put Terry in
Bill
Dark
and
Circles. We did the zombie movie.
I don't even know who you are at the end, so keep quiet.
I made 40 movies with you, but I'm only standing behind you. It's a good view. They usually cut me out.
Are you up to 40 already? That's
We
amazing.
just did 40. Yeah, we just
Wow.
did 40.
That's incredible.
Getting a Lifetime Achievement
Yeah.
Award tonight.
For putting up with me.
I've never sat beside someone as they got canceled.
Yes. Who wait? Are you?
Is this the biggest
You sit beside all of us. I
independent
think.
movie? I mean, is this the biggest independent movie so far?
Actually, I just heard from Damien because I've been going back and forth with him and Phil, and Damien's said that, I said I wanted to congratulate him because we've been together all during this week, and he said and this goes to you too, guys, he said congratulations to us from Damien. So that's the kind of guy Damien is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really like, yes, it's #1, and that's because of the fans.
That's right. It is. It's got such a big following, and when you work for those guys, like it really is, like Felissa was saying, it's really like a family, and even as it grows to bigger and bigger budgets, it still maintains its like very small footprint and everybody worked on all the other ones together, and it's just amazing to see people work that way. You know, it's not usually the case.
Can I say one thing about the fans? Because I was in the mall the other day, and I went to Spirit of Halloween to look for the What's Up mask. Spirit of Halloween, a large animatronic of Art the Clown.
Yep.
Spencer's, all Art the Clown stuff.
Yep.
And that was not there. This thing started out at horror conventions, people buying pins and patches, and these guys doing the legwork of showing up, you know. Bill Diamond's got a mall upstairs. I got a little table. When did you move in? Last year?
I think they came in the middle of the night.
Yeah. So, but it's incredible. That's what I thought of when I saw the Spencer thing. I was like, wow, look what the fans did. Look what the fans did. This is not a corporate thing that was just plugged in. This is the people deciding what they want. You know what I mean? So
Let's
it's pretty
give it up
awesome.
for all of you. Is that amazing?
Yeah.
Like, we did this together.
And you know what, Damien?
We got one Art the Clown in the house. He looks fabulous. Raise your hand. Yeah.
And credits to Damien Phil. I mean, Damien was right after 2 was pulled to Hollywood. They brought him out there, and they were, you know, talking to him a lot, and really wanted to have something to do with Terrifier. And kudos to him to say, I still have so much I want to do, and I don't want to be controlled by the Hollywood studios. He has full reign to create. He gave us full reign to create on 3. You know, all he said to me when I designed the mall set and many other sets, that he said, I want this, this, and this, and I did a series of drawings, and he just loved it, and we went off on our own. And brought it in. He didn't even see it fit. We brought it into the room here, and I created this whole thing. So that's the way they are, and it's because of Damien's persistence to keep his teams together, to give his fans what he wants, and what they want, because he listens to all of you guys. He didn't feel that they could bring the Terrifier franchise to what he created it to be because of you guys.
That's right. That's right.
And if John and I do Scary Movie 6, which we might be doing, you heard it here first. I think there's going to be a Fart the Clown. There's got to be, because I've been doing that for years.
Definitely. And a Bart the Clown.
Bart the Clown. This is your run, so tell us what
Well,
you
hey man, I'm just sitting here enjoying it all. I'm getting paid to just sit here and not say shit, which is
Let's
great.
open up the floor to questions.
Yeah, let's do that. Who's got a question? We got a question over here, then I got you next. What's up? What's up, my friend? West Virginia?
I actually wanted to ask, even though Terrifier 3 just came out, is there any chance there might be a 4th one soon?
It's already confirmed.
confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I say, this is kind of comedic though. Damien was on a panel and someone's like, "Are you gonna do another one?" Yes, and he goes, "I've always envisioned the Terrifier as being a triptych, a trilogy. So yeah, there's going to be a 4th one." And I was like, "But a trilogy? Never mind. I'm not looking." I was like, so he's got a sense of humor too.
Trilogy of trilogies.
As Damien said, he and Howard had, they know how it's going to end. They know what they want to do. He's just not sure how many movies it's going to take, whether it'll be 4 or 5. I mean, he'll try, because last movie that he did was over 2 hours long. They wanted this one trimmed back. So if he can tell it, and tell it right for the fans, and tell it the way he wants to tell it, and and he's still got a lot of kills out there that he wants to do, that will determine. We take our notes from Damien. What Damien wants us to do is what we'll do.
Yeah, they did say trim the fat from the last one, so a lot of the actors are much skinnier that he kills.
Yeah.
And,
But they're a little afraid of that one.
You know, they were like this when they were at my studio. They haven't stopped. We're all over.
We didn't
All right,
destroy
Brad.
the studio.
It's not a Terrifier question, but it's a legend. Do you have any stories about working on Night Court, Mr. Kaiser, or Three's Company? Or I'd even go with Eye for an Eye with Chuck Norris and Christopher Lee.
No.
No.
No, this is, I'm here because I was upstairs and we had talked about this Terrifier 3. And so this isn't about things that I've done, it's about what I'm seeing young people doing. I mean, it's an independent film. This is not a studio film. It's the first time that we've had this incredible release, and I'm just overjoyed of the creativity of how this is coming about, of bringing horror to rock, heavy metal to comedy to things like this, of things that are beyond my reach. And you know, I was just told kind of what to do, but not knowing the totality. And to see this happening, you know, with everyone here and everything like that, it's very exciting to me. So I don't mean to put those away or something like this, but this is kind of a Terrifier night right now. Yeah, and I'm excited to be part of it.
Terrifier.
Oh my God, I love it.
Terrifier.
I think that was Triple H. That was Triple H's original name.
We need to have a spoof shirt.
You know what's funny? I felt like I took a master acting class when I watched you. When I'm really serious. It was like, I was, and it's happened to me a couple of times, like Naomi Watts in Mulholland Drive. Like, there are a few performances that you watch and you're captivated.
Totally.
All right, well, it looks like we're almost out of time because I'm getting one of these. So I will end it like this. I do want to say big thank you to all of you that came here, because this room is packed right now, and you're all lovers of Terrifier, which makes me a little bit terrified of each and every one of you for liking this shit. There's something wrong with you all. But I do want to say thank you to each and every one of you. This series is, this franchise is that franchise that's not going to end, and all the horror fans are here for it. You guys should all be incredibly proud of what you've done.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for everybody from Terrifier 3!
You guys. It doesn't exist without you guys.
If you have any more questions, just come up and say hi. And
Yeah, come talk to us at the tables. Don't be shy.
We're talking about gremlins here. Bill fucking Diamond.
Bill Diamond.
Dark Crystal.
Dark Crystal. Fraggle Rock.
Thank you.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors.
And for everyone in the cosplay contest that is coming up soon, I don't know who's running it. It's not